Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to my channel Wedding Angel Messages. I'm Angel. In this Tarotscope reading, we're going to look at November 1st to the 15th, 2025. For a complete reading, and if something should not resonate here, always check your four main placements: Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All the links to those are down below in the description box. In this video, first we're going to look at the main planets that can influence you and how, and then we're going to get some messages from the tarot. Keep in mind when consulting your other placements that the messages from the stars are calibrated for each zodiac sign, so they'll be different just like the tarot messages are different. Before we start, I'd like to say thank you to everyone who has placed a donation in my PayPal donation jar. It is much appreciated. The information for that is also down below in the description box. Okay, Sag, ready to start? Because you're going to have a strong surge of energy coming into you on the 4th, because Mars will move into your sign on the 4th, and that's when you start to get all fired up. Look at all that red. Okay, you get really fired up. And so let's go see all this energy, what it's about. Well, I think it'll come through with the cards, but let's keep going. We'll see it anyways, even in the stars. Okay, you get all charged up, and then on the next day we have a full moon in Taurus on the 5th. And besides the fact that we have a specific video for this, what I can already anticipate is that for you, you will see the end of a work situation. Either a current job that you're doing now will be closing, and this means that you will be free for new projects. You're going to have this transformation, this change of work, basically. So I think you probably had something in mind. If not, start thinking about it, because, well, it's changing, okay? You're going to be seeing it. The full moon is going to bring an end to something. Then, when Venus enters Scorpio on the 6th, okay, what's going to happen is something very beautiful. Now, as you know, Venus was in Libra from October 13th to the 6th. So even for this reading, she will be in Libra up to the 6th. And that was the moment in which we saw happily ever afters, proposals, and a good balancing out, fixing of relationships. Okay, Venus shifts into Scorpio at this point. So what happens is all the situations, all the relationships that were fixed start to feel this surge of passion because we're going into Scorpio. But in your case, you are going to have secret romantic activities that are very possible. Okay, now theoretically, they should be a secret. You should be keeping it to yourself. But, okay, it's going to be hard for you to keep them a secret because, in fact, you're charged up with so much energy because you have Mars in your sign. And then when Mercury hits on the 9th in retrograde, you just can't keep your mouth closed. You just have to go and tell people about this, okay? Because you're really fired up about this. You're really happy, okay? And you just can't keep your mouth shut, okay? You just go around telling everyone. However, bear in mind that it's very important that you do so, okay? You have to be able to keep that secret, okay? Protect your privacy, Sag, because if you do not protect your privacy, what will happen is that you could have interferences, okay? So all that excitement, all that happiness that you have, it could be a target for someone. Okay, keep that in mind because your privacy is very important. Okay, on the 11th, we are going to see your ruling planet Jupiter start its retrograde. Keep a close eye on your finances when this happens, okay? Because when Jupiter goes into retrograde, you could tend to deplete your resources, okay? If you're careless, if you're spending in a careless manner, you might finish them a little bit too quickly, okay? And remember that you're changing jobs here. There's going to be a shift in a professional shift, which will also mean financial, okay? Jupiter will remain in retrograde until the 10th of March, 2026. Long time. Now, I know that frugality is not your nature, but in this case, it's wise. So careful how you spend, careful how you manage your money. You're going to be changing jobs. So yeah, just for a little while, you're going to have to manage your money a little bit better. Okay, just try to save something. On the 11th as well, I'm giving you an invitation to come back here with us, because on the 11th of November, White Angel Messages will be celebrating its very first year on YouTube. And for the occasion, I will be uploading a bonus video for each single zodiac sign, and it will hold messages, including love, of course, because it's a bonus reading. And the messages will be pertinent to the next 12 months. Okay, so it's a general love extended reading. Let's just put it this way. Okay, Sag, let's go take a look at what the cards have for you. Wow. Okay, they're flipping very quickly. Okay, let's see. Ooh, the Five of Cups. What regrets do we have here? Okay, the Five of Cups tells me that you don't have any regrets because it's upside down. Isn't this great? Okay, because usually it would have been regrets like this, but you're lucky because it came out upside down. This means that you are finally finding peace and you're seeing positive things. I told you you were going to be fired up. It's like, wow, all this energy is coming in, okay? You're going to find peace, and that's great. This is how you're going to start off the month. Fired up with a lot of energy, finding peace and saying, hey, things are turning, they're turning in my favor. They're positive. Oh my gosh, look at this. Look at these two little lovebirds, okay? They're in the nest. 10 of Cups. Could this not be a better card to get? This is beautiful. This is happiness. This is emotional stability. This is security, domestic harmony. This is like, okay, put the huge heart around it. You got the 10 of Cups. So when we were talking about keeping a secret, it looks like this is in the picture. But if you want to protect this from attacks, from external attacks, etc., you're going to have to keep it a secret, Sag. Shh. Don't tell anybody. Okay? Got the message? It's coming from Spirit. Okay? Spirit, your guardian angels, they all want you to keep this a secret because they want you to protect it. Okay. So far, this is great. This is a fantastic reading. Oh my gosh. Confirmation, Sag. 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups. It's beautiful. Okay, this is beautiful. This is partnership. This is mutual respect. Looks like Venus in Libra was able to balance things out, because when you have a mutual respect card, this is perfect. Okay, this is like the perfect partnership that you could ever dream of. Yeah, I think you better keep this a secret, okay? Because you will be the source of envy. And when you have something this strong, like 10 of Cups and 2 of Cups, okay, now if the Lover cards comes out, that's it. I'm not going to have to read anything because it's perfect. But when you have something like this, you spark a lot of envy, okay? And when you are the target of envy, it's not good, okay? Try to keep this under wraps, okay? We were talking about this. It's coming through. Venus and Scorpio, secret romantic activities. Love is going to explode, and passion as well. Wow, this is fantastic. Oh my God. Sagittarius, you have the perfect love reading. I cannot believe this. Ace of Wands, new passion. There we go. I said it. Venus and Scorpio, passion. It's going to turn into a perfect, respected love balanced by Libra. And then it's going to become passionate. You are going to be so full of energy, enthusiasm. Mars is going to be in Sagittarius, your sign. It's like you won the lottery. Sag, you won the lottery of love. That's it. That's all I can tell you, okay? You could not be any happier. This is fantastic. Okay, wow. 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is in the reverse because you could have a little bit of delays. This is coming through, okay? What's going to happen is that this will happen right at the beginning of the month. I'm feeling it, okay? Right at the beginning because it's coinciding with Venus and Scorpio. However, the actual development of this story is going to go slower than you actually thought. Okay, now I know you're Sagittarius, you're a fire sign, and you like to go from 0 to 100 like that. Okay, however, not everyone is like that. So this person might not go that fast for some reason. Okay, not from the cards. I can't see it from these cards. However, keep in mind that there's 2 of you, okay? And we have the 2 of Cups, which means mutual respect. So you're going to have to keep in consideration something about the other person that may not want to go that fast, okay, for some reason, and you're going to have to ask them. So this is going to cause some slowness, some delay, and that's it, okay? It's not an obstacle. You have fantastic cards. I mean, all of them, especially these three, they're lottery winning cards, okay? Great. Three of Wands is there. And then you have the Four of Pentacles, okay? This is telling me a little bit more about your financial situation. We were talking about your job changing, and you have the Four of Pentacles, right? So what's going to happen is when this change does come up, you're going to feel a little bit insecure. In fact, here comes the frugality again. In fact, the cards of the stars were saying frugality is not your nature, but in this case, it's wise. Here it is again. Okay, this card is confirming what's happening. It's like the whole entire reading has come out and it's being confirmed with this surprise. The Four of Pentacles tells me that, yeah, you could feel a little bit of insecurity. You're going to have to do some saving, okay? Don't spend as you usually do, because when you change jobs, maybe it's not synchronized. You may have, like, for a couple of weeks or even a month or two, a delay. Like, you're going to have a little gap, let's say, okay? So the best thing here at the end, what we're picking up for the Pentacles, is simply to save a little bit, and don't spend as much as you usually do, okay? Recycle, I heard. Recycle what you already have. You don't need actually to buy new things. You can just take a little bit of a break, okay? And manage your money just a little bit wisely until the new job starts, and then you can pick up your usual spending habits, because I know you like to spend, okay? Sagittariuses love to go shopping and stuff like that. Okay, Sag, I could not give you a better reading. I don't think there's anything else, because these cards confirmed exactly everything that came through from the stars. So you're synchronized, okay? Can I give you a piece of advice, Sag? Let it happen. Do not interfere, okay? I know that we consult the tarot to see what happens, and we can always change the cards on the table. But if I were you, I would not change any of these cards. This is beautiful. You won the lottery in love, Sag. You got it. You won. Okay? So, congratulations. The invitation for you is still valid. On the 11th of November, we're going to have our first year anniversary bonus reading. So come back. That way you find out a little bit more of information on this secret love, or on this lottery winning love that you should be keeping a secret only to yourself. Okay, Sag. Congratulations once again. Thank you for being with me, for liking, for sharing, and for subscribing. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye for now, Sag. From Angel.